Hey everybody, it's Amanda Radke. Welcome back to another episode of Amanda Radke's Reading Corner. It has been a hot minute, but only because I have been busy on the road taking the books everywhere. Of course, my children's books that I've written alongside my illustrator, Michelle Weber. If you're not familiar with our story, we are two ranch moms who have teamed up to teach kids about where their food comes from and to introduce them to who farmers and ranchers really are. And so it's been a joy and a pleasure to be traveling this summer and reading the books to kids across the country and attending events where these books are being used and are enjoyed by ranching families as well. And today I just wanted to share some highlights from my travels that I think were really special. So I was able to speak in Bowman, North Dakota a few weeks ago at the North Dakota Cattlewomen's annual convention. What an amazing group of women who are so passionate about the beef industry. And let me tell you, we had a great time tasting beef, learning how to grill beef and use different flavor pairings. And then, of course, I got to present and talk about challenges that are facing the beef industry today and what ranching families can do to combat some of the regulatory pressures and burdens that are being placed on producers and how we can achieve success even during challenging times. But also I got to put on my rancher or my author hat. And it was really cool because one of the service projects with the North Dakota Cattlewomen was to donate books to the local Bowman Public Library. And so the whole crew of women loaded up in their vehicles and we headed to the library. We presented the books and we even got to talk to the librarian about how she was going to use these stories as part of their summer reading program. So we're gonna, I'll show you guys a little bit about that, and then we'll come back and I wanna talk to you about the amazing time we had in my hometown. We brought a bottle calf to town and lots of fun ensued. So here is a little sneak peek from the North Dakota Cattlewomen's meeting and our trip to the library.
Hi, I am Joyce Radke Kinsey, and I am here with the North Dakota Cattlewomen at our state convention in Bowman, North Dakota. We are at the Bowman Public Library with Sarah Snavely, the librarian, and we are super excited to donate some beef books to the library so kids have access to them and they can learn more about ranching and beef production and just ranching in general and everything. So we have Can Do Cow Kids, C is for Care, both written by Amanda Radke. And then we also have Our Family Farm, Cows on the Move, written by Dana Sullivan and provided by North Dakota Farmers Union. Awesome. So we are very excited to give them to Sarah.
Very cool.
My name is Sarah Snavely and I'm the director of the Bowman Regional Public Library. And we are delighted to get these wonderful books, which we are going to use in our new experience kits. And I'm going to show you our farming kit right now, but we're going to make a ranching kit too, because we thought for sure if we had a farming kit, we needed a ranching kit too. So our farming kit has 3 books in it where the kids can read, and then some farming toys to go with it. We also have like bird watching kits. We have books about cooking, books about camping, all sorts of activities. And so what we're just delighted is it's an experience where kids can learn and have fun experiences playing with different toys related to that topic.
Wasn't that so neat seeing how the library is going to use the children's books to promote agriculture and farming and ranching during their summer reading program? I just am so grateful for librarians who are willing to be creative, to use these resources that are available to them to help talk about food with kids. And if you're looking for more resources like that, not only can you utilize my children's books, which you can find at amandaradke.com, but you can also check out National Ag in the Classroom. They have a wide variety of resources that can be enjoyed in the classroom, at home, as a family, or even as a homeschool curriculum. Another option would be the American Farm Bureau Federation. They have a list of agriculturally accurate books and resources and curriculums that would be fantastic for solidifying a child's understanding about where their food comes from and introducing them to the different crops and livestock and things that are grown on the farm that they may be curious about. So next I want to show you guys what happened when we headed to my hometown. We loaded up a bottle calf. The kids named the bottle calf Kevin, and Kevin got to go to the library and spend time with 220 kids and their parents. It was like concert level excitement, not because I was there as the author, but because Kevin the bottle calf was there. But the librarian always says, you know, if you can bring a cute animal, the kids will show up. And indeed they did. And so I was able to read my newest children's book, C is for Care, which again was illustrated by Michelle Weber and was a project of Zoetis. The whole book is an ABC story teaching kids about how beef and dairy farmers take care of their animals. And so there's cute ranching scenes, there's cattle in the parlor, there's a little girl giving a hug to her bottle calf, there's a rancher scooping up a calf out of the snow and carrying him to the barn. It's a really sweet story, and I was so excited to be able to share it. But anyway, Kevin got to go to town. We read the story. We mixed up a bottle for him. The kids got to take turns feeding him the bottle and petting him. And overall, it was just a really fun day answering their questions. So many questions. Most common ones we get are, how old is he? How much does he weigh? How much does he eat? How much does he drink? Where's his mom? An interesting one I've never gotten before is, do cows have teeth? So I think they were putting their hands to the fence and wondering if they were going to get bit. But we play a game called, Scarlett, my oldest does, called Stump the Cowgirl. So anytime we go to town, she plays Stump the Cowgirl and sees what kind of questions the kids can ask her. And not too often is she stumped, but it is always fun to be able to answer the questions and to get to introduce ourselves as a ranching family to all these kids. As a homeschool mom, anytime I get to take my kids on the road with me and do things for my job, it is always a win-win and such a blessing. So it was a lot of fun and a huge success, and I can't wait to the next stop. But I just wanted to share, I'm going to share a few scenes from the event, and you'll see just how much fun it is.
Here, the award for this special attention is Healthy and Happy Cows. How do these families do it? We are happy to share. B is for Bond, for the beautiful cattle that call this land home. Baby calves, mama cows, and burly bulls too. We give them big hay bales and green pastures to roam. C is for Care. We check on the cows morning, noon, and night. Our chores include giving them feed, water, and shelter. Taking care of the cattle is a true delight.